And if we keep it in a bean, yo, if we keep it in a bean, that's one of the best YouTube tracks we've ever heard, bro. Keep it a bean.
Yo, KSI would
Let's
have
keep it a
like
bean.
15 better tracks than that, bro.
KSI is number one, but the rest of them, who else makes music? DDG got
Jake Paul.
Yo, one of his shit go crazy. What's it called? Nah, not that. The other one, the one he released before that.
Bro, my
Alright,
Disney Channel
alright.
flow. Wait, what?
Are we live though? Are we live? We're
You're
live.
supposed to tell us when we went live, bro. What the
What's
fuck?
going on? Welcome to the Third Triggers podcast.
Gang.
My name is Ahmed. I got my host with me. Father, how you feeling?
Not too good. The Heat fucking lost yesterday because Scott Foster is just an egregious human being.
Yeah, blame Scott Foster.
I will.
JTR, how you doing? Why? Yo, Jordan Poole?
Yo,
Jordan Poole?
there's no room. There's no
Jordan
room for
Poole.
Jordan Poole in this league after what he did the other day.
He broke the code, bro.
This shit is dirty. I
He
can't
playing with
stand
the
it.
bad boy. Smacking the shit out of him.
You
You
like,
thought
this is
Dylan Brooks was bad?
like that's the reason the Heat have Udonis, bro. He's out to go there and just break someone's arm.
On some
That's literally all he has to do.
Marcus Morris shit. On some Markieff Morris shit.
Markieff too. Gang.
Kelly
Olynyk
Olynyk,
when he
yeah.
snatched it out. He
Mad facts.
bodied him.
Anyways. No cap?
Wait, they can hear us though?
Yeah. There we go. This is. I just spit like the most facts of all time, and I'm muted.
You was muted the whole time?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yo.
Speaking of black and white. Yeah, it was part of it. I did it like as a joke.
Yeah, facts.
Haha, gotcha.
Look at Cruzio.
You idiots.
Nah, you definitely did get.
It would be more hilarious if they still came.
Yo, also, can you like put the screen to just us, like full screen to Discord?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay,
I was trying to learn that last time.
JTR, just go to the bottom right of the Discord tab and put it on full screen. It'll get rid of that side shit.
Bottom right. Oh. Bang! Oh, okay. Right, look at that. That's what you call an audible official. Right there. That's an audible.
Yo, chat. Y'all need you don't need to bear with us, bro. This is literally our first stream.
Shit. We didn't even play this at all.
Nah, bro, that's crazy. Yo, is that longtime fan? That's Damo in the chat. Yo, what's up, man?
It's crazy.
He's been a supporter since day one.
Since day one.
And then yo, idols turned into rivals, bro. He the ops now. Fuck Damo.
Yeah.
Fuck Damo.
Copying our flow with the thumbnails and shit.
Yeah,
copied our whole
he stole the thumbnail
everything
from us, bro. I know you guys wanted us to address it. Let's address it right now. Those people at Let's Give It a Buck steal everything, all right? Not one single original idea comes from over there, all right? It's us.
Who's to start off with?
Starts with us.
Who's the worst person on their podcast? Name one right now.
Who's the worst person on that podcast?
Worst person. Yeah.
Oh man, they're all awful. Except for Bezos, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, Bezos.
Yeah, everyone else awful.
Yeah.
Omar's just a bootleg med. Omar's just a bootleg med for real.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yo, he calls me randomly and just asks for takes. Like, this shit's so weird.
He's like, yo, I need to tweet something.
That shit is so weird. He's like, I need a space, bro. I'm bored. Can you tell me something? And I'm like, all right, bro. Again, I got you.
Yeah, that's nuts.
No, but anyways.
So let's talk about the playoffs. So what is everybody's like tied, right? Everybody other than the Celtics. Everybody other than the Celtics and Bucks. They're 2-1.
And the Warriors as well, but they haven't played their fourth game.
Yeah. Okay.
But they just tipped off on my screen.
So let's start off with the Warriors and Grizzlies.
Warriors and Grizzlies?
Yeah.
The Pistons versus the Bulls? Bad boy.
The dirtiest series in NBA history, bro.
It's freaking street fight after street fight.
Yo, they're just hitting finisher after finisher on each other, bro. This is crazy.
They're just breaking the code left and right.
They didn't even read the fucking book, bro. They don't know the code.
They skipped the whole chapter.
Yo, Steve Kerr coming to the press conference. They broke the code, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
When Steve Kerr did that, that was the funniest thing I ever heard.
And then Draymond tried to say the same thing. He was like, "If they're gonna play dirty, I'm gonna play dirty too."
And then you see him on the podcast. Go ahead.
No, I didn't know Dylan Brooks fucking grabbed Gary Payton's arm, just ripped it in half. I didn't know that was happening. Like, he just went for a chase down block, bro. But he broke the code.
He just did this.
Tell Gary Payton to fall better next time.
Yo, if we keep it at a beam, why didn't he fall, bro? Like, NBA players supposed to learn how to fall. He fell on his elbow, bro.
Who told himself?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody
knows.
He
has some weak ass wrist or whatever, bro. Cause the way his shit, bro. If it was me, I would have caught myself and I would have just been like there.
First of all,
I would just fall on my ass. I don't know what you're doing. Like, why are you trying to fall?
I don't know about you guys, but like, I got a fat ass, so like, I would have just landed and I wouldn't have felt nothing.
Nah. I don't know about y'all, but like Dylan Brooks, have y'all seen him? He's not putting me on my back. I'm getting up and putting him on his neck. He is not doing that.
I'm swinging in midair, bro. I'm turning around, kicking him.
He's not putting fear in my heart, bro.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's not talk about the Warriors players. Such pussies. They talk about it after, but when it happened, they all just stood there. They did not slide for Gary.
No.
They did not slide.
Nah, bro. Like, I don't understand how you can have like a player like Draymond on your team, like fucking around kicking people and be like, they broke the code. This guy's kicked several people in the nuts, bro.
And then the worst part is
on the code. That's way
the worst part is he's hit LeBron in the eye. He's hit several players on the eye.
Yeah,
the first time he gets hit in the eye, he's in his podcast like showing off his eye. I'm like, bro, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. He acting like he's got to a boxing fight. That shit is the funniest series I've ever heard.
Pussy, bro.
Rumor has it he walked out the arena with a cast on and shit.
On his eye.
Nah, but out of that series, you know, Dirty and Society, who y'all think is gonna win?
I mean, with Ja Morant looking like he missing Game 4, they haven't set a timetable up for Game 5 either. Even with Ja Morant, I didn't have the Grizzlies going far. At most 6 games I was gonna give them, but I knew they were probably gonna get out of here in 5. So now with Ja out, he's gonna be hurt. I see the Warriors finishing in 5. I don't see much else.
Yeah, the Grizzlies held on possible. They only won because Ja 47 points. They're not doing that again. They're not.
Nah, but it's been a closer series. My fault, Father. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, like, I think it all comes down to who breaks the code first in the next game.
Yo, set a bet right now. Who is it? Set a bet right now. Who will be?
Nah, it's definitely gonna be. Right. It's the Grizzlies. They're gonna get it back in blood for Ja Morant. They're gonna get. I promise you, Jordan Poole's gonna get put on his neck.
Pull the shit out of Steph Curry.
I know Brandon Clark's gonna RKO someone out of nowhere, without a doubt. Like, do you guys want to bet on like a certain player? Because my money's on Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson. He's gonna foul out like unintentionally. Like,
wait, but on his sixth foul, he's gonna smack the shit out of Curry.
Wait, does Steven Adams come back today? If he does, that's fine.
He was in the last game. He played a little bit.
Yeah, he played a little bit. But
I think Dylan Brooks is gonna come back and do it. Dylan Brooks got nothing to lose.
Yo, Dylan Brooks comes back and breaks someone else, bro. That's insane.
That should be hilarious. You got Double D crying in the space.
Now that's breaking the code.
Will be crying in the spaces.
And let's not forget, the Warriors talk about. No, the Warriors talk about breaking the code. Zaza Pachulia.
Oh yeah, when he destroyed
they got too much.
They got too much
for like 2 years.
They had Kawhi switching teams left and right just because.
Nah, you can't be the Warriors. One, having the most overpowered team, basically the best team in NBA history. Then also have several occasions where your players are dirty, and then cry about the Grizzlies doing a couple. Come on, bro, y'all dragging this shit. Yeah.
Warriors just gonna wipe them. Next 2 games they're gonna win. That's it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be done. It's not gonna be done. But still, I was just gonna say it was a closer series than I thought. If it wasn't for Ja Morant missing a layup at Game 1, it would have probably went to overtime, or the Grizzlies could have probably pulled it out. Ja did have 47. What game 2? Game 3 was kind of a blowout. The Warriors did play a lot better, but it's been a closer series than I did give them like a chance for. So shout out the Grizzlies, but y'all looking like y'all getting out of here in 5. No cap. Y'all looking like y'all getting out of here in 5.
Yeah, I'd say if Clay was playing better, then it'd be a whole different story. But Clay has been shooting horrific from the field. He has not seen a shot that he will not take. He's really taking everything.
I would too, though. I ain't played 2.5 years. I'm shooting everything. What is he talking about?
He's got to make up for lost time.
He's trying to match what Steph Curry shot during those 2 years in a short span. He's going crazy.
Okay. Yo, and if I seen Jordan Poole taking my minutes, fuck Jordan Poole.
Nah, did you guys see that clip where Clay got really angry, Poole didn't pass him the ball? That shit was hilarious. He was sick of it. You're like, bro, I get my shots, all right?
The funniest shit is right after he went over like a off ball screen, he got the ball from Jordan Poole and he made the shot. But he's still pissed. He's still pissed.
So who y'all got? What's the next series y'all want to talk about? Y'all got anyone in mind, or you just want to go random?
I want to leave the Celtics and Bucks last.
Okay, so
probably
let's go.
I don't know the ret.
Let's go Suns Mavs.
Oh, Luka's the GOAT.
Oh no, bro!
Nah, talk about dirty.
GOAT,
talk about dirty though. This one is also.
Yo, you see Jay Crowder?
He put him on his neck. Yo, Jay Crowder put Luka on his neck.
Nah, Jay Crowder's tripping. And then Devin Booker gets smart with Jalen Brunson out of all people, bro. Fuck out of here.
The shortest one on the court. He tried to be.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, he picked his back. And then did y'all see the play where Brunson put him on his neck too? He drove for a layup. Devin Booker went flying. It was crazy.
You went flying to the second row, no cap. But how you feel about that series, Father? How you feel? How you see the outcome coming?
I think it depends on like who refs the next couple of games. And shit, bro. Chris Paul had more fouls than points. That shit was hilarious. He had 4 fouls in the first half, I think, the last game.
Yeah.
And if Luka makes it to the conference finals, I would love to see it. I would take the Mavs over. Like, I think the Mavs have a better chance against the Warriors than the Suns.
Of course, he wants.
You think the Mavs have a better chance over the Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
I want the Mavs to go through. I want the Mavs to go through, but I think they will get killed by the Warriors. Just Luka will play really well.
But like, I think it would be fun to have like Luka drop 40 on the Warriors.
I think the Mavs have a chance.
Jason Tatum just yammed on Brook Lopez. Did you watch that shit? That's why I made the face. He just killed Brook Lopez. Nah, but I think the Mavs have a chance, of course, because a lot because of Luka. Jalen Brunson's playing well too. Dorian Finney-Smith had like 45 yesterday, but I don't know. At this point, it's looking like Warriors Suns. I really hope Luka makes it through, just because I think a lot about Luka. But I don't know.
Dorian Finney-Smith had 24 yesterday.
Joe felt like 45.
I was like, "There's no way."
Bro, look at his threes. He hit like 9 threes. He hit like 9 threes.
8 or 9, right?
Yeah.
No, he had 24. So that's 8. That's 8.
You're right, yeah.
No way, he only scored 8 from threes? He only scored from threes?
He only shot 3s.
That's crazy.
Only shot 3.
Nah, but I think, low-key, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I think the Mavs can take the series. I don't know.
I think they can.
I just feel like
it's definitely not a hot take.
You have the best player, and if the role players play their role perfectly fine, like they have been the past 2 games, and if Chris Paul chokes like he always does, I mean, I don't know.
Especially because it's the best 2 out of 3 now.
Yeah, he's too worried about fighting like teenagers in the crowd or something. I don't know.
Devin Booker, yeah. Yo. I didn't see no videos about that, but that's nuts.
You didn't see the video?
No,
that's nuts.
I didn't see what happened like between the kid and his mom, but I saw Chris Paul getting angry.
Y'all saw the kid though? The kid was like 12. The kid was like 12.
The kid was a little kid.
He looked like a little father meme.
Nah.
Hey, yo, father me put a Luka jersey on. What, back 10 years? That's not Chris Paul's mom.
Yo, no, I want to see what happened. Who just touched his mom? Like,
I don't even know.
I don't. Like, do you guys know what he did to his mom?
Apparently, I don't know what happened. I don't know what led to it. He pushed Chris Paul's mom or Chris Paul's wife, and then they went into the other vice versa. You feel me? Like they were next to each other. I guess he kind of like nudged them, but he did it right behind the Suns bench. Like
that, my favorite part is Chris Paul being like, "I'll see you later. I'll see you later." Like,
no, you won't. You're going to Phoenix.
Meet me back. Talking about like 2 NBA players. Like, I'll see you by the locker room. All right.
He's got a secret tunnel to there too. What the fuck?
No, you guys remember the picture where all the Heat players were outside the locker room when they fucked up?
Nah,
Chris Paul's gonna bring DeAndre Ayton
and Devin Booker
outside that kid's room.
No, honestly, Chris Paul is the last person that could talk to me. I'm calling Brandon Ingram on the spot, and Chris Paul is
I'm calling Rajon Rondo, bro. Come on, stop playing.
Nah.
Would you say Rondo?
That's nah, that shit was hilarious, bro. That shit was.
I'll see you later, bro. Nah,
I'll see you later.
So I think we all think the series is going like 7-6, like something like that.
Do a prediction.
Yeah.
Who 7 and who? I think it's 7-2, but
I got 7 Mavs.
They got
Father?
7 Mavs.
Damn, we're all Lucas fans. Yo, I got 7 and Mavs. Fuck the Suns.
I don't want to see Chris Paul win.
Yo, nah, bro. I do not want to see Chris Paul win, bro.
It's not even Chris Paul,
bro. Series, bro. He plays like such a pussy.
Yeah.
He complains every time.
Yeah.
He'll go down the court and do the same shit. What's the point?
Nah, it's time to talk about what father doesn't want to talk about. The Heat versus the Sixers. God damn, James Harden is whooping y'all ass.
No.
Weird, bro.
Y'all can't score 100? 100?
Wait, let's see. What's going on, Father?
So Jimmy Butler's the best player in this series by far, like pretty easily. Yeah. But holy shit, bro! No one else on the team can make an open shot for their life. Also, Joel Embiid is one of the biggest fucking pussies of all time. 7 feet.
What'd he do? What'd he do?
He's 7 feet, like 400 pounds, bro, and he's just
smacking the shit out of him.
Nah. He was right next to Kyle Lowry, bro, and he jumped like 50 yards. Like, you're telling me Kyle Lowry's moving you like that? Kyle.
He did do that.
And like we barely touched him. Foul call. Fuck Scott Foster. Scott Foster can suck my dick from the back, bro. I cannot stand it. Only ref Chris Paul games. I never want to see him another Heat game ever.
Facts.
Nah, this is what happens when y'all have a team full of G Leaguers and y'all think y'all are good because y'all are deep.
They shit their pants in the playoffs, bro. This is bullshit. Don't worry, bro. When we trade Duncan and Kyle for fucking Donovan Mitchell next season, that's our year. Yeah.
If you're Spo, I got a question about that. If you're Spo, do you not just play Duncan at this point? If everyone else is missing,
I think you gotta give him a chance. I think he has to.
He's played 1 minute.
Because I think Max, like, all right, he's like a little bit better defensively than Duncan. But like,
he's not
making his shots. Yeah. Like, but if he's not hitting the shots, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
That guy, he's going out there, he's shooting like shit, and like he does not move the ball. He's pretty much Klay Thompson without like, he's pretty much Klay Thompson in this series, but he's not making shit. And then Kyle Lowry, holy shit, he played so bad,
bro. He played terrible yesterday. I think he had a 0 or 2 points to like the third quarter, bro. I don't know what he ended up with.
He literally had 6 points.
His only points were like
6 points.
So his only points I remember seeing were just like fast break layups.
That's his first bucket that I saw in the game was a fast break layup, bro. And that's because James Harden didn't want to get the ball.
Yeah.
I didn't see everything else. I was just like, I don't know, Kyle Lowry. I still think y'all can probably pull it out because it is an injured Joel Embiid and it's a washed James Harden. But it's not looking great. It's not looking great. Especially being up 2-0.
I mean, from what I've seen this series, like everyone's role players are playing better at home.
That's true.
So we have home court advantage.
That's true throughout the league, though.
That's cool and all, but y'all don't got Danny Green hitting 7 from 9 from 3.
Nah, because Danny Green, there's no way he can keep that up, bro. He's fucking shitty. He's shitty. Yeah. Danny Green pissed me off because I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You didn't want to do this like ever, and now you want to do it? Go fuck yourself. Be consistent. Be consistently shitty. All right.
But y'all shot bad in Miami too. So I don't. Unless y'all just start your offenses get better, because Jimmy Butler did drop 40 yesterday.
We just need to hit our open shots. We got a ton of open looks, and they missed. And then once James Harden gets back to Miami, he's gonna go to the strip club and he's gonna forget how to play basketball. So that's just what I'm waiting for. I'll fly him. I'll take him to Tootsie's right now.
Tootsies.
Tootsies is crazy.
Nah, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all only won like 2 games because Joel Embiid wasn't there. Y'all could throw 3 defenders at Harden. Now y'all can't do that. So it's like y'all can't defend anyway. And if y'all not are hitting shots, can't even score 100 points, you're not getting past this round. Sixers in what? Sixers in 6. Sixers in 6.
Quick math.
What y'all got? What y'all
No
got?
response? No response?
Yeah, I just hush.
You just gonna let him talk shit? You just gonna let him talk shit?
I don't respond to idiots. He knows it's false. Because like they barely won the last game, and everyone but Jimmy played like shit. So if we go back home, and their team's playing the best they've ever played, and they're barely beat. We're playing the worst. They're playing their best. All right.
Not completely true, but I see where your thought process is. Go ahead.
And they won by like how many points? The last game, I don't know, it was like under 10 or something. So if we go back to Miami, and Danny Green fucking stops being a pussy, and then Max Strus and Kyle Lowry, like everyone remembers how to play the game of basketball, and then we can win the series easily.
So what you got? How many games?
Heat in 7.
7. Okay. Med.
8 and 7.
So I'm the only one that I'm gonna look like a basketball savant once the series is over.
And I wouldn't be mad at it because I don't think I want the Heat to go through. I would rather see Joel Embiid and James Harden win. But I don't. Even though Miami's offensive consistency was like an issue for me coming into the playoffs, it's a hurt Joel Embiid. He's apparently under a concussion, or he has a concussion, whatever it means. He still got that mask on. He still got a broken face. He still got the shit with his thumb. Like, the man is like 50%. He has to be. And it's not like he's played well either. So,
it's simply all you need is his gravity. Because now you can't throw defenders everywhere. You have to bring some attention to him.
I get that, but Coach Spoelstra is a good enough coach to make an adjustment to where they don't, like, they're not going to bite on it so much. Plus, I don't think Bam is playing that bad defense. They might stop switching everything so much. That might be one of it, especially on if it's Bam on Joel, because they do switch every single thing. That's how he's getting so many free throws. That's why Kyle Lowry's ended up on him. But I think I just believe in Spo more than anything. And Jimmy Butler is playing crazy anyway, so we'll see.
Deadman was out last game too, so we didn't have like a big body to throw at him after Bam. We had to put keep on him.
He still plays
what happened to
basketball.
that other bull that used to play with y'all the center? What was his name?
Chris Bosh. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like,
yeah.
He's not that good defensively, and like to give him his first run.
He's
like,
not
of
getting
the
minutes
playoffs.
recently though, right?
No, I mean he didn't get minutes during the regular season that much either. Like he's like
really?
he's our third string center.
Oh.
Third
So, like,
stringer?
Shout out
Jokic-
third stringer.
Yeah.
That's our boy.
Throw up the sign. Throw up the sign.
Fuck. You know what I was finna throw up? You know what I was finna...
All right. So y'all want to move on to the last series?
Bucks Celtics.
Bucks and Celtics.
Yeah. This one's. I think this is like the best series. The
Shout out
closest one.
Cruzio.
Bucks in 5.
All right, not shout out Cruzio then. Crazy.
Damn.
You
I'm
actually
watching
think
this
it's
game
fine?
right now. I'm watching this game right now, and the Bucks have been cooking the Celtics. They're up like 10.
It's
I
a
think
tempo
right now.
game. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
tempo game.
So why y'all think the Celtics just shit the bed? Like
They didn't.
Oh.
It's just Giannis.
Mhm.
so they
Also,
can't stop.
Jason Tatum that last game was awful.
10 points. Yeah,
He
that
was.
was really bad.
He was very bad. It's
But
not
you know,
even
like
the,
he's just 19. You know, next year's his year. Like,
It's crazy.
he's a puss. I'm a longtime Celtics hater. Official. Hate them.
I don't think
but it's gonna be
Celtics.
Bucks Heat in the conference finals. Very easy.
I hope not, but we'll see. I do think it's gonna be Bucks in 6. I do give the Celtics one more game. This game that looks like they're gonna lose, but it's only the first quarter. They might turn it around. Rob Williams is not playing this game.
No.
Jason Tatum has not played as well as he did last series against the Nets. Even if they are letting Giannis, quote unquote, like they're putting a lot of focus on Giannis. That's what I'm saying. Even though they're letting him do that and he's not shooting extremely efficient, I think he has been shooting more efficiently the last 2 games. But even though he's not playing at the level that Giannis can't play at, he's still affecting the game on the defensive end. He's still the Bucks' best playmaker, best rebounder, best defender. So it looks iffy for the Celtics. It's what I expected going into the series. I will be surprised if they take it a 7. But I don't know. It's not looking good for them. Maybe 5, maybe 6, probably 5.
Yeah, the Bucks are. I say 6. I don't think the Celtics are not going to win another game. But I don't know. Giannis is just different. They cannot hold Giannis like they did KD.
Yeah, at all.
KD, I think mostly KD was just being stopped because he's not as like. He wasn't like an athletic freak before, but like, playmaking. I think it's more just he couldn't get past anybody. And like Giannis isn't like that. He's going through the defenders half the time, getting to the foul line.
Strong.
And if you double team him, he does know how to pass better than Kevin Durant to get past the double teams. So yeah,
he's also a better defender. He's a better player.
Yeah, Bucks in 6 easily. I don't think the Celtics. Have a chance.
It was a good run though.
It was a good
They got past first round. Yeah. They won the championship by sweeping the Nets.
Yo. All right, so
I know the Nets play bad. I just want to say one more thing. I know the Nets didn't play well, and it was a lot to do with the Celtics defense. But the Celtics are not playing like how they were playing against the Nets, and I can't tell if that's because Milwaukee's defense is so much better than the Nets defense, or if they're just underperforming. So I might have to look back on it, see what's really going on. It's not the same.
I think the problem is that Al Horford's been the best player for the Celtics this series.
That's nuts.
That's like fucking 50.
And their best defender. It's a bad look. Shout out Bezos and Cruz, bro.
All right, so I think now's a good time just to bring it up that it was obviously announced today that Nikola Jokic is the MVP. What's your guys' thoughts on that? Do y'all think he deserved it? Do y'all think the media hate is weird the way they're talking about it right now? What do y'all think?
I think he should have won, but like personally, I like people that can dunk on people. So I just think that shit's cool, you know, because I'm white, you know, so I feel like I could do the shit Jokic does, but like when I see like, you know, Giannis just running and dunking on everybody, I'm like, I can put in as much work as I want. I'll never be able to do that.
This guy have racial.
But you could be with you.
This guy have racial. This guy has some racism undertones or something. There's no way. I like when that boy. I like that boy who runs and dunks. Nah.
That's nuts. Nah, that's nuts.
No, but like, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Anyways, man, save him. What do you think?
I thought he should win. I was going on Twitter today, and yo, some of the arguments for Joel Embiid are so funny. They're so idiotic. I understand if you wanted Joel Embiid to win because of the Ben Simmons thing, or because it's his first like real season showing out. Like last year he played well, but he was still kind of hurt. Even though this year he's still kind of hurt. This year he averaged 30. He led the league in scoring. First one to do it since Shaq. So I understand the sentiment of wanting Joel Embiid to win the MVP. It's just if you don't have anything to base your argument off of, then it's kind of idiotic when you're trying to argue so hard against it. That's why I think the xenophobic shit comes out so much for Jokic. I like some of the things I was hearing. Real shit. Some of the things I was hearing. Joel Embiid won more games than Jokic. There's a 3-win gap, and I think Joel also missed like 5 of the games that the Sixers won. So technically, Jokic has won more games than Joel Embiid had. Technically. Then it was like points per game, and I'm like, bro, if you get points per game, then Bradley Beal or Steph Curry should have won the MVP last year. It's just some of the arguments are idiotic to me. I don't want to say xenophobia because I don't think anytime anybody not American does anything and we don't celebrate it, it's xenophobic, or the media doesn't celebrate it. I don't think that's the case. But it's like he should have won. He did win. It's kind of idiotic for people trying to argue for Joel.
I think honestly, a lot of people. Oh, my fault. Nah, but I just think honestly that a lot of people.
No. I'm going. All right.
My tail's tucked. My tail's
All right.
tucked.
I'm not sure like how much we can bring like xenophobia into this when like all three. Nah. When all three when the top three candidates are all from different countries. Like, where's Giannis is from Greece, and I think where's Embiid from again?
Don't say anything.
I was waiting. He said,
I don't know where Joel Embiid from. He a Madrid fan, so just say Spain.
Nah, come on, bro. All right? Jerry says he's from Cameroon.
Shout out Jerry.
He also says something like that after. No, this is nuts.
I'm crying. No, Jerry just set you up for failure.
Nah,
yo, that's hilarious, bro.
I would say honestly,
Fuck.
it's a part xenophobia, but it's also just a lot of people don't like to see like back-to-back award winners. They always want to see someone different win the award. So I think that's why Joel Embiid was like everybody wanted him to win because Giannis has won it, Jokic has won it. They just want a different person to win it. And honestly, me too. Fuck Jokic. Can't even make it past the first round. Get him out of here.
There's gotta be some racial undertones there.
Nah.
Got to be right. Nah, I did hear the back MVP thing, and they were like his season wasn't that much better than last, which isn't true. He had a lot better season than last year. He's
way
just
less
a better
help.
player. He would less help as well, but he's also just a better player. And so I don't get it. I truly don't get it. There's somebody trying to say that the improvement of Jokic from this year to last year, last year to this year, is not wide enough for me to say that he should be the MVP. And they went down the stats and everything, but he had like 3 more rebounds. I'm pretty sure he averaged more points on better efficiency. I think it was less assists, but he's had less help. He's just a more efficient player this year, a better player this year, and a better defender. So they were like, how can you not see the gap? And they were just saying the most idiotic things. I don't know. Some of y'all just don't know how to argue. For shout out whoever said that. But some of y'all dead don't know how to argue, and it shows. I don't think it's xenophobia, as I said, but I don't see the argument for anyone else.
Okay. So do y'all want to talk about? Oh, do you have anything else to say about? You want to say more racist things?
Nah, bro. Just keep talking over me, bro. I guess.
We all had Jokic winning MVP.
Yeah. Nah, but I was gonna say, do y'all want to talk about the James Harden contract? $47 million. He took it, right? He took the player option, or is he planning to take it?
I know he's planning to exercise because he hasn't been in free agency, I want to say, since when he first signed with Houston. So he might just be trying to see what he can get. Most likely re-sign for the Sixers. Don't know if I was the Sixers, I would pay $47 million.
I
don't know if
it'd be bad if they take, because I think he's up for like a 5-year deal, like a 5-year max, and I think he's gonna try to get that, and that means he will get paid. Yeah, he will be getting paid like what 40-50 million at the 37-year-old. That's nuts. He's already like falling off now. Imagine him in 37. Yeah. That's like me on the court getting paid $40 million.
Nah, we seen your jumper, bro. It's not
nah, this is crazy.
What you think about it, Father?
I think Harden's probably gonna opt in, and then force the fucking Supermax next season.
That's gonna be nuts for the Sixers. That is what he's gonna do, probably.
Like,
get the super max with somebody else. That's nuts.
Or
No,
I don't
for the
think
Sixers.
with the
Oh,
because
alright, yeah.
I'm like, if you're a team, you're not offering Harden that 47 million, so you might as well just take it while you can. And then next year, when you can negotiate, like he'll probably try a little bit harder since it's a contract year, and it'll be his first full year at that team, and they do really well. He's like, y'all need me, Supermax.
I think that's gonna be like, obviously is gonna maybe help in the short run, but in the long run, that's gonna be one of those contracts we look at as like, yo, if
like
this
Russell
doesn't
Westbrook.
if this doesn't result in the championship, this will be a bad look for the Sixers, especially especially for what they traded for James Harden. This will be a bad
What
look.
they trade?
Ben Simmons, I mean, yeah, I guess, but Ben Simmons, I guess, yeah, he got me there.
All I'm saying,
like Seth Curry and Andre Drummond.
Yeah, that's
what I'm
franchise
saying,
milestones right there.
Yeah, bro, Seth Curry, a nice shooter to have alongside Embiid, and then Andre Drummond would have been way better than DeAndre Jordan in these playoffs.
I think what he's going for is like a Chris Paul thing, like I'm later in my year. I'm gonna help y'all win a little bit. I might not be dropping my 30. I might not be 08 Chris Paul, but I'm gonna have very good longevity. James Harden, besides the last 2 years, was somebody that plays basically every game in the season, plays basically every game in the playoffs, and plays at an elite level. Chris Paul, same thing. He's shown some years he gets injured, some years not. But later in his years, he's shown that he can still be an elite playmaker and still be a good piece on a contending team. Shit, they just went to the finals last year. So I think that's what he's going for. Either way, $47 million is nuts, and I would not pay that. I would not pay that for James Harden.
The reality is they have to, though, which sucks.
They don't have to.
To keep him?
Has Joel Embiid signed an extension?
Yeah.
He's an idiot. No cap. He's an idiot. Boy, I would have been out that bitch. They have shown no competency. I would have been out. I was going to say, if he hadn't signed it.
What do you mean no competence? They've got him players, for sure.
Who have they gotten?
Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons. Like, they've had squads.
What they do with it? But what they do with it?
But I mean,
what they do with it?
That's the player's fault. That's not the team's fault. That's not the.
That's not the player's
fault.
I don't know. He's had a solid squad around him. Like for that Kawhi, when Kawhi hit that game winner on them, they had a solid team.
Yeah.
Like that was a.
They didn't have a good team built around Joe. They didn't have a good team built around Jimmy Butler, nor did they have a good team built around Joel Embiid. They had a good team built around maybe Ben Simmons.
I mean, but
they just had a whole bunch of guys.
For a while though, like Ben Simmons, like it was a debate between who should they build around, Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. He didn't really like,
but they didn't
show.
But
like
they didn't pick a side. That Sixers team was not a well-built team. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't a well-built team. Like the pieces didn't gel together. It worked. Maybe they took the champions to the eventual champions to Game 7, but I don't think that was built well for any of the superstars. That's why I don't say. And then the rest of the years before he was hurt, the first 2 years, they were in and out of coaches. The office had a couple switches. Elton Brand is the general manager, I believe. Still, like they haven't shown any type of like know of what they're doing. Besides this year, we're trading away for James Harden, but now that's get kind of iffy because of the fall off of James Harden. So we'll see. I wouldn't have signed the extension if I was Joel Embiid. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, they haven't done bad building. Like they've gotten. Yes, it's not like complimentary to him, but they getting James Harden from Ben Simmons, who literally wasn't playing. That's a pretty good GM move.
That's fine, but it doesn't take away from the other 5 years of his career. Is all I'm saying.
Like if next year, if they trade like Tobias Harris, get rid of that contract and get like better role players, that team has more potential to be around Embiid and go farther in the playoffs. As long as James Harden can actually play competent and stay, himself, or at least 80% of himself.
I don't see him. I kind of agree with you. I see them as a better second-year team. Like we are expecting them to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're a contender, yada yada yada, to some people's eyes. but they've only really been together for what, 5 months, 6 months. So I see what you're saying. Second year they will be better. I don't see them trading Tobias Harris. I don't really trading anybody. I see them picking up some pieces. I see them getting rid of Doc Rivers depending on how the season ends. But we'll see with that team. That team is an interesting team. That team's an interesting team.
Matt, I have a question for you.
What?
Do you watch First Take?
Not anymore. I watched it. I see clips though. The clips are hilarious.
Have you seen the newest clips?
Which one?
With Mr. JJ Redick himself, Mad Dog Russo.
Yo, can we talk about Mad Dog Russo for?
Nah, he's crazy.
He's hilarious. You want to talk about racist undertones?
Yeah, him and Father Mean would have a field day.
Nah.
they be going crazy together.
They spend a whole segment trying to guess where Joel Embiid's from.
Nah, bro, I'll never cape for Bob Cousy. Never.
Never.
Back in my day.
But when we played 2K together, what happened?
Yeah, white boy team
That
up.
was your idea. Nah, that was y'all idea.
That's cap.
That was y'all idea. That was not me.
Nah, man, what do you think about?
You guys trying to get me canceled? I'm on your pod, bro. You guys want me off this quick, bro? It's the first episode.
It's crazy.
I'm crying.
I'm putting in my 2 weeks, bro. I can't.
No. Anyway, I did see the clip you're talking about. You're talking about the fuck. I just got it in my head, bro. I just started laughing.
The Bob Cousy, they were talking about Draymond and his actions and.
Oh yeah. I didn't look too much into the clip. I didn't go back and see what they were really talking about. I kind of got a little bit from what they were saying. The only thing I say about NBA media, and I've been had this take for a while, NBA media is terrible. And when I did first have that take, I thought like YouTube, which is also NBA media, and like Twitter Spaces, which I also consider NBA media, like social media in general. I thought social media, Twitter, like NBA media, that side of it was a lot better than the TV media we see, like Skip Bayless and shit like that. Recently, I've seen that it's pretty similar. People act the same. But back to like First Take and shit like that, I understand the sentiment that they are on for hours and just say a lot of things, and some things are true, some things aren't, some things work, some things don't. I get that. But I think what they're doing is so run down. They're getting like a Skip Bayless 2.0, like a fucking low-key variant of that shit. Wait, whatever the fuck. I lost my word. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't think it would work if they gave more attention to a guy like JJ Redick. If they were able to get Draymond Green under some type of deal or whatever, because every time I hear Draymond TV, I like him. So if they're able to do stuff like that, get newer players that aren't just the same type of person, just a different face, then it would be a lot better. But it doesn't look that they're gonna do that. It looks like they're gonna ride the Stephen A's and the Skip Bayles's till they end up like Kevin Samuels. So I don't know.
What the?
Did my shit just come out? How you feel about it, Father?
Yeah, how you feel about that, Father?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Real quick. Dalem asked, is Giannis better than Bob Pettit? That's for Father Meme Daddy, of course.
Not in 2K. 2K, that boy Bob had a ratchet.
2K.
Oh, Bob Pettit. Yo, Bob Pettit on 2K
Pettit
was
from the
crazy.
corner in 2K is a different animal.
No cat.
No, but I personally side with Mad Dog Russo on this one, honestly. Draymond, no. Like, on a serious note, like, Draymond, like, it's it's not good for the game.
Did you see what Draymond found out about him on Twitter, though?
What did he find out?
Draymond posted, like, stories of, like, Mad Dog just saying, like, the N-word.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, like if you go to, I don't know if he took it down, but like there was a tweet where like this guy was like, "Oh, my dad was, has been good friends for Mad Dog for a long time now," and like one time like he said the N word, and my dad had to be like, "Bro, you're not allowed to do that. Like, don't ever do that shit again." And ever since that day, like he's had a lot of respect for my dad, and I'm like, what a weird story, but like this is great. And Draymond put that on his Twitter. And then Mr. Beast commented, "I watched you tweet this," which has nothing to do with the story, but Mr. Beast commented.
Wait, so Mad Dog Russo got checked for saying the N word, and like the guy's son posted the story?
Who though?
Yeah, like is it just a random guy?
Like that. I don't know. I didn't look into it. I mean, Draymond posted it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, how old is he? Like 60? I mean, we all knew he said that word at one point. Like, come on, that's definitely in the vocabulary.
I'm not shocked, but I didn't hear anything about it. That's why I'm kind of surprised. I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I still stand with his take though. Draymond, like, wild. I can't watch the Warriors without just like getting mad. Like, he needs to shut his mouth.
What do you think? What words come to your mind?
A lot of words. A lot of words. I cannot say TOS words. I cannot say these words. Just like back in the day, Bob Cousy used to take the ball, dribble, shut his mouth. Didn't say one word. Draymond, all he does is talk. I can't. Father Meme was literally agreeing with me, literally behind the scenes. Like right before we started, he actually told me this and was like, "I think you should be the one to say it." And I was like,
"He gave you the take."
I did not do that. I did not do that. That was not me. You must have me confused with some other white guy. Like I don't.
You got him confused with Mad Dog's son. Yeah, it was Father Meme, apparently.
No, it's crazy.
I don't know. I see your point, but I don't agree with that.
The guy who told the story has a check mark on Twitter. So
who is this guy, bro? We can't just
per sources.
Grant Napier.
Grant Napier.
His ad is Grant Napier show, so he has to be on like television or something.
He's a sports commentator. Okay.
Yeah, the tweet's from 2020 though.
Wait, I looked him up. It says Grant Napier show, blah blah blah, California, where he was fired by tweeting "All Lives Matter" during the George Floyd protest. This is your source. No. This is your source.
You think I said my source was Draymond.
No, that's crazy.
Nah. I see what he's saying.
No, Med, look it up. No, Med, look it up. Look up Grant Napier on Google right now.
I looked him up on Twitter. Let me just read this and I got you. Hold up. Draymond Green is attempting to get Chris Mad Dog Russo fired from ESPN for Russo using the N-word when he was 9 years old. Yes, when he was 9 years. Oh, this is a very biased tweet. I just read the whole thing. This is a very biased tweet.
I just zoomed in on Grant Napier's Twitter picture, like in the tweet Draymond sent. This guy's white as fuck, so I'm not surprised he did that.
Med, please look him up. Please look him up on Google, please.
Bro, but hold up. Mad Dog Russo was 9 in 1968. That means this man is old as hell, bro. He was born in the 50s, bro. Think about that.
You watched Bob Cousy. You watched him.
He did a lot of things with Bob Cousy, bro. Grant Napier.
Yeah, look it up and then look at the first sentence of the Wikipedia, or like look at the bottom of the. You'll see it. It'll stick out to you. This is your source.
Like, no. Think about it this way: who know a race is better than another race?
That's true.
No, but that's crazy that he tried to call him out. He was trying to get out of this. He was trying to get people to remember that.
I don't think he was trying to call him out. I think we got to twist it.
The tweet from Grant Napier was 2 years ago. I don't know when this shit happened. How long is?
He was just telling a story.
Yeah.
Random story Twitter time. He was just eating lunch and was like, I need to tweet this out.
He thought he sent it as his close friends.
Yeah, I'm not one to do a bunch.
You guys remember this time? Nah, that's nuts.
Y'all remember when Mad Dog said the N-word and my dad checked him?
He said respect for him ever since. Nah, that's a crazy flex. That's a crazy flex.
He thought he was sending it to the group chat.
All right, so in the tweet, right? Grant goes, "My father was a leader of the civil rights." Like, what side do you think he was on?
What side?
He said that. That's crazy. Nah, but
That's nuts.
Med, you brought up the Kevin Samuels situation. You know, the wild thing to say. But what do you have to say?
I was setting you up for a transition.
Horrible transition. But what do you have to say about the people on Twitter talking about Kevin Samuels and how it's confirmed that he died now? So R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. But what do you think?
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Give him a moment of silence.
You can't laugh during the moment of silence. This is crazy. Yeah, Father's staying strong. He's saying he cannot budge during this. All right, Matt. But what do you think? What do you think?
So basically, that shit got so weird. For anyone that don't know, Kevin Samuels did pass away. We're joking a lot. This shit been funny as hell. I'm not laughing or anything like that, of course, but Kevin Samuels did pass away. I think 2 nights ago now.
Yeah.
Or it was reported 2 nights ago. We don't exactly know any details, no information released to the public like that. It's just stories from stories. Now, when the night that JTR is speaking of, it was Twitter basically celebrating Kevin Samuels, and then one half of not knowing if he was actually like passed away. It was my timeline. I sort of got. It was. Did Kevin Samuels really die? Fuck Kevin Samuels. Like it was shit like that, and it was some of the shit was so weird that at some point I thought it was just kind of some weird joke, and I thought people were just like overtaking some random tweet. Like we've seen shit like that done before. Well, it turns out the day after it was confirmed that it was Kevin Samuels in the apartment, or allegedly in the apartment, whatever happened. He did pass away. Some people are saying heart failure, some people are saying cocaine. So that should just tell you about like the stories that are coming out of this. It's kind of nuts. All I gotta say is y'all are weird. Like we make fun of shit all the time. I personally make fun of shit all the time, but I will making fun of somebody that just passed away for some shit that he hasn't even done to you is nuts. It's nuts to me. So people are weird, bro.
Yeah, I'd say like just because you disagree with what he said doesn't mean you should just like shit on him when he dies. Like I mean, when are LeBron fans with Skip Bayless? When Skip Bayless dies, LeBron fans are gonna go crazy on Twitter talking about he deserved it. Like it makes no sense.
Yo,
I mean, I might.
Man is gonna go nuts.
I might.
Man's gonna go crazy.
You're gonna see the most tweets from Med one day, bro. You know how like Med has this tweet about like points count, like for LeBron until he breaks the record. Med's gonna be like, it's been 1 day since Skip Bayless died. It's been 2 days.
Yo,
it's crazy.
Don't let Skip Bayless die while I'm on social media, dog. But anyways, Father, how you feel about the Kevin Samuels situation?
Well, I mean, I never really like knew much about like Kevin Samuels. I wasn't really tapped into like his streams and stuff because I don't pay attention to really anything.
Of course you weren't tapped in.
Mm-hmm. But you know, from what I've heard, you know, was he saying like anything that was wrong, bro? Like just like he was like, bro, like stay within your range.
That's the fact though. That is a fact.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, he's not lying. It's so like you know, wish death upon him, celebrate his death. It's all fucking crazy. You know, I'm all for talking shit, but like once they're dead, like you have to wait a little bit.
True.
Yeah, I don't.
No, because we talk shit about all the fucking dead NBA players.
True.
Fuck Bob Cousy.
We speak French or something? We
do.
JTR, are you gonna tell me you've never uttered the words "fuck Bob Cousy"?
He's dead.
I heard JTR yesterday saying "fuck Kobe Bryant."
I mean, yeah, in 2K, no, I'm telling you right now. I don't care if you're dead or alive. I'm going crazy. I'm going nuts if they miss a shot or something like that. I'm going nuts.
Should we give a quick backstory about what Kevin Samuels done, what made people upset?
Yeah, go ahead.
A quick backstory. Kevin Samuels is a content creator on YouTube. He does streams. He's one of the most popular streamers on the platform. He's not a fresh and fit type of content creator. He's more of like a self-awareness, giving advice to men and women relationships sometimes. He's just like that type of person. He also does like consultations, life advice, shit like that. He's that type of content creator. Now, with Kevin Samuels comes a lot of realism. Like he think I'm assuming he thought he was being very realistic, very honest to people. With that, as is, are you like some questions that some of the clips that were being going viral were him asking women, him asking men, like, are you fat? Do you have money? Like, would someone want to be with you? So shit like that. It's just like self awareness. And my thing is, one, those people that came on his podcast chose to be there. It was just an invite link. It was just, yo, I'm gonna invite you to come up here. You can talk to me, see what's wrong with your life, see what's not wrong. Talk to me. And that's the shit that came out of it. Two, he's not saying it to you. If tomorrow somebody says some that might fit me, my personality, what I do, or whatever, I'm not gonna take it personally because he's not saying, Med, you are like this. He's not doing that.
Man,
just,
you have a mud.
You feel me? If he was just saying people with mud butts are weird, and then I got offended, that's weird. That's weird.
I mean, a hit dog gonna holler.
A hit dog gonna holler. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
It's weird. People's behalf.
Nah, but that does make sense.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it makes sense. Like, I think people just don't like to hear the truth. Like, if you're like what 300 pounds, I'm go crazy. But like, if you're like if you're like 300 pounds, don't be looking for a 100K making 6-pack rich guy. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Unless you have like
that's the perfect man to you.
Crazy head.
That's what I just described my perfect man. That's crazy. Just. No, but it's true. No, but the clips are kind of crazy. I think they were just more mad at his delivery. His clips are like he'll be like, how tall are you? They'll be like 5'2". How much you weigh? 250. Oh, you're fat, huh? He'll be like, oh, fat boy. He'd go crazy. But like, it's like if you know that, like, there's no way you're just clicking on the Kevin Samuels stream for the first time. It's like, I'm gonna call. You know what he's talked about before. You've probably seen clips, so you know how he talks. So you know what you're volunteering for. That's like me going in the ring with Mike Tyson and getting pissed he knocked me out. It's gonna happen.
and then trying to act like you didn't want it to happen. Because I know some people are going up there. Yo, I might get a viral TikTok, bro. Come on, bro. You did, bro.
No, I think low-key also, weird. I don't know if this is true, but maybe some people just genuinely like think
needed help.
No, like they think they're like baddies or something. It's like, oh, but
that's
like,
true.
What's the point of going up?
Yeah, for sure.
Just
look at your father's face.
In my head, I'm a bad bitch, bro, and I know that.
Look at him.
That's crazy.
You see these glasses?
The Cartier frames.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Nah, but
all right,
speaking of putting people on necks, I don't even know if I said that, but Dave Chappelle, he almost got Chris rocked, but he didn't. He for sure didn't.
Have you guys
bro,
seen the
they
clip?
fucked that guy up so bad. Yo, the pictures of him in the stretcher are hilarious. His face is all fucked up. His arm is bent the wrong way. He's like,
no, but what was he trying to do?
A gun with a knife on it. No, I didn't.
Yo, his planning was terrible. He brought a gun and a knife and decided to tackle him.
Is that true? I heard that.
Yes, he had like a switch gun
he
thing.
showed the weapon. It was a gun with a knife on it.
Yeah, he did all that just to try to tackle him, miss the tackle, and then get body slammed.
And he got cooked.
Nah, but
he got cooked.
Yo, but like the security was kind of wild. Like, I get you're supposed to keep Dave Chappelle safe, but you're not supposed to like. No, they took out their day. They took out their anger on this guy. You would think by like the 50th stomp they stop. They were going crazy.
After his arm looks like this.
Nah, bro, they really slid for Chappelle.
They slid for Lil Durk could never. Lil Durk.
Lil Durk would work security, bro. Dave Chappelle would be in a body bag right
now. All right. Anyways, everybody's a jokester. I don't know. That shit is weird. What that shit remind me of, and I heard a couple people say this. Y'all remember when the Will Smith shit was happening? We was in the Twitter spaces. We was having. Everyone was like, that shit wouldn't happen to James Chappelle. That shit, Kevin Hart. How do y'all know that? Why y'all stay that they didn't just do it with Dave Chappelle at that moment. They do it with a whole bunch of people. People like to stamp other people as not getting like bitched or whatever. Like they just like to stamp people. And this just proved Dave Chappelle could have easily have gotten smacked or whatever, or shanked and then shot, whatever the fuck weapon he had. He could have easily had that done happen to pay his security, bro. Let's keep it a bean, bro. Keep it a bean.
Yeah, if that was me running up on stage, Dave Chappelle would have. He would have been the one with his arm like this. I'm telling you right now.
Why would you ever run up there? Do we know why he ran up there?
Yeah, it was like trans because he's mad about what he said about trans. That's right.
Is that what you would run up there?
Nah, I just run up there to prove a point. Honestly, like I heard people in spaces saying it won't happen to him. I'm putting him in the body bag and I'm flexing. I'm starting a Twitter space that night.
I feel it. I feel it.
Father, what do you have to say about the Dave Chappelle? Would you have ran up?
Would I have ran up?
Yeah.
No, I'm not trans. And, you know, it's not my fight. Like, no.
I don't think it's not my fight. It's not my fight.
We know where he was in the group chat.
Nah, but I have like a random question for y'all. Random topic I just thought of top of my head. I don't know. I'm just a topic genius type of thing. But would y'all let your professors run the train on you for an A?
Nah, bro. I saw this question at another podcast that's not good as ours. What the fuck does this even mean? What does this even mean, bro? What do y'all be talking about?
No, but would you?
You know who's on that podcast? Ace is on that podcast.
Oh, and Ace
is in high school. Cardiac is in high school.
This is crazy. Let me try and answer this question though. All right, but is it a mix of guys and girls? Is it all guys?
Yeah, let's say it's like a mix of like just going to school. So it's like you have 7 classes, 3 guys, 4 girls.
It's all 7.
It's not a bad ratio.
They're all on you though. It's not each other. It's all on you.
Yeah, no.
Wait, so
it's not a bad ratio.
So
no, I'm not. Personally, I don't care about my grades, so I wouldn't.
You're not even getting a reward. That's what I'm saying. You're not even getting a reward.
Yeah, an A, like as well.
A scholar like me would probably already have like a B or an A in the class.
So you're just doing it for the love of the game.
I wouldn't need to do it. So if I did it, it would just be for fun.
The love of the game.
And I'm not trying to fuck 4 dudes for fun.
I'll settle for a C. I'm good.
They finna get you all the D's.
Now I would fuck all the women teachers for maybe a B or a C.
It's crazy.
But throwing the dudes but
giving all A's.
Nah. No. If I had a straight A's and the teacher said they would drop me to a B to let me fuck and she was fine, drop my grade. I don't care.
But there's just one final thing we need to really talk about, honestly, before we end this podcast. The Let's Keep It a Buck versus Third Stringers beef. It's something that needs to be talked about.
I thought you was gonna bring up Jack Harlow, dog.
Nah, fuck Jack Harlow. Album was horrible. You want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it?
I didn't listen to it.
He's an industry player. That's what he is, bro. He's an industry player.
The industry's pushing him like crazy.
Baby.
I've seen him on. That's what I'm saying. I just figured it out. I'd seen him on 10 stories straight of Drewski and Drake. I've seen him on Lamar Jackson's shit. He's an industry plant, bro. He's an industry plant. And they just said that.
Funny guy everyone fucks with.
That might be true too. I might just be hating. But they said that First Class just went certified platinum. Where, bro? Who listens to First Class, bro? Who?
Yo, if I give someone the aux and they're playing First Class by Jack Harlow, get out of my car.
This is how we'll know if we know the song. Father, how does First Class?
How does First what go?
How does First Class go by Jack Harlow?
First Class by Jack Harlow.
Oh, by Jack Harlow. The only First Class I've seen is the X-Men movie.
I told you, bro.
Father's lying. He has a whole playlist of just Jack Harlow. He's the reason it went platinum.
You guys want me to go to my Spotify of Jack Harlow? There'll be no songs.
Nah. I got the one with ESTG. That's the only one I got.
I got What's Poppin'.
The only song I like is the What's Poppin' remix.
Yeah. I knew it. Yeah,
I like the remix. That's the only one I've listened to.
But yeah,
that probably went platinum.
I predicted before the album came out. I tweeted that it's gonna be a mid album. Everybody's gonna realize it. Fuck Jack Harlow.
Like, the Celtics came back. Shout out the Celtics.
Oh, 2 songs.
But I want to end off this pod with each of us calling out the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Father Meme, what do you have to say about the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast? Let's keep it real.
Fuck, Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
Let's keep it a buck. No cap.
Yeah.
They stole our
they wouldn't
thumbnail.
have shit if it weren't for us. B-Souls used to be our fucking thumbnail guy, and they gave him a podcast. What the fuck?
Nah, we were in the group chat. It was supposed to be me, Father Meme, Med, and Damo. And we were talking about how we're gonna format things, what we're gonna talk about, how we're gonna act like we're live before like we didn't know we were live. They stole everything. Damo just left the group chat out of nowhere and just started going crazy.
Some Bill Belichick shit.
Yes, he's Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. And then, like, the reason their podcast started before us because, like, we were so shocked, like, our dog turned into a snake. we were just.
We've never seen anything like.
We couldn't do anything, bro. We were shocked, like I said. So we took like an extra couple years to like come out with this.
Couple years.
All right, so I think
that's how long ago Damo Snake was.
The worst thing they ever did, though, don't forget, they took our Discord, took our production staff, and now are claiming for themselves.
Yeah, and they make Cardiac Cruise's boss.
All right, so
bro, LKIB down, bro. LKIB down. No cap.
For real, third string is up. Third string is up.
Third string is up. No.
All right, so I guess we're just gonna end the podcast right here.
Hello, everybody. On Twitter, shout out.
All right. So, Med, any final words to say to the people?
I thought we ended it. We still here?
Yeah.
Shout out y'all. Yo, appreciate y'all coming out. I barely looked at chat.